So we've got ourselves a 98 euro, even in the absolute just craziness of a season. Man, you're still pulling out footies, and I love it. But the main thing is, this is a 79 rated team in total for a 98 rated card. Fantastic. I will absolutely take it. Obviously, it's got some requirements that you've got to do. It really shouldn't be that difficult. But for a 98 rated card, when we literally just got a Ronaldinho 97 for 30 squads, just absolutely crazy. Shame he didn't get a 5-5, but he's got the 5 playstyle pluses. He's going to be a good centre-back regardless. So, absolutely fantastic. I just thought, definitely check that out, just in case you don't look at the challenges. And let's go on to the title of the video. We've got a brand new evolution. It is going to be another one that comes in free, which is fantastic to see. And it's always at the bottom with 2 from the top. Sitting just shy of perfection, 2 from the top is a ruthless force built for dominance. Precision, power and style. Only 2 steps from the absolute peak. I mean, it's okay, whoever writes them absolutely loves their job. We have got a 95 overall, which again we go to the 97s. And I get we're probably 1, maybe 2 weeks away from finally getting the max 97 upgrades into then the 98 and the 99s. But there's so many of these that I just want to get to the end already. So let's have a look. It's 98 pace max with 97 dribbling. Must be a striker, 10 playstyles and 4 playstyle pluses. So let's first and foremost, I always have a look and see what playstyle pluses we do get from this card. So let's go with anybody. We got our boy Hugo, finesse shot plus, beautiful start. We then quick step, fantastic. Power header, it's okay, and that's going to be the final one. So that is actually the best start you can go with. The question is, who has actually got it? Chiesa, going to be a fantastic first option. Rapid with the finesse, absolutely love it. Terms of a stated upgrade. 96 on the shooting, 97 pace is already there. 97 positioning, 97 finishing. So it looks like it is a massive shooting boost. You've got agility up to 94, 2-star skills, 2-star weak foot. Fantastic. So that goes to a 5-5. Do we have composure goes up to 95 as well, and all of the roll plus pluses. Beautiful. This could be a fantastic upgrade that gets a striker there. Now, what I would suggest, and it's what I've been suggesting with any of the brand new Evos, try and pick a player that hasn't got a footies, hasn't had a massive upgrade already. For instance, if we were looking at something like, let's go down, Cliver. Realistically, he's not getting a footies. He's not getting any more of an upgrade. This could be a great upgrade for him if he fits your team, for instance. Say I'm doing a Dutch team, I'm doing a Bournemouth team, whatever I need. Or El Shawari is a nostalgic vibe. This is going to be a fantastic upgrade to get him up there. The shooting goes up a crazy amount. Like everything in terms of stats-wise will look pretty decent. 97s across the board. Dribbling goes up. Pace goes up. It's a fantastic upgrade. Don't waste it on like a Haaland or someone like a Rodrigo if they've got an upgrade already. So that's just going to be a bit of advice for anybody that's just not looking at the so-called meta and wanted to actually try and get an upgrade. It'd be like me saying, go and put it on Geno. So if you're looking for coins, check in the description for El Dorado. Depending on the coin amount that you're looking for, the delivery time is displayed on the website, and you'll see lots of different trusted sellers with reviews on specifics and also the ability to be able to pick who you want. It will also show how much they have in stock, and obviously you can see that they are verified members. There is 100% refund ability and also 24/7 support if you need any questions with your coin needs. Also, if you head over to Trustpilot as well, you can see over 30,000 upvotes for them. You can see how reliable they are. Obviously great feedback across the entire board with El Dorado. So when on checkout, make sure you are using the code JT11 for 5% off your order every time. Discount code JT11. Now let's get back to the video. What's the point? So naturally, as we go down, we've got a few that most definitely have got cards, and we are still getting footies cards. We're still getting footies icons slightly. They may become far and few, but we mainly will be focusing on transferred cards at the minute. So that will possibly be the biggest one. So don't go and do like a Gyökeres as an 84 to get him up there to the 97. He's going to end up with probably a 98 or a 99 at the absolute minimum. If Gyökeres get a 98, Gyökeres is probably getting a 99. So that's naturally going to come, and they have been added into the game as well today. So already, I'm very happy with the upgrade. I think it's got a lot of potential. For instance, someone like a Rooney, I know he's got an upgrade, but that's going to be the perfect upgrade for him, because if he didn't have the finesse, he's got it. If he's not got the quick step, which he doesn't, he's got it now. And then obviously the low driven's a perfect extra, and also a press proven. And on further with that, we will get a 5 playstyle plus eventually. More than likely when we go into the 99s, that's when we'll get an abundance of 5 playstyle plus Evos. So already I'm very happy with that. I think it's not a bad one. It's again a slight stepping stone. The stats go up. Even if he's a 97, the stats are going to read like a 98 at the absolute minimum. So let's have a look at this Evo then. So it's great that it's free. Terms of the overall, we're getting a plus 10. So we're looking at an 87 will go to 97. So you've got a lot of wiggle room, especially if you've got a player that you've got in mind, but you want to Evo them first to get them up to that level. This is going to be fantastic for them. So if we are looking at players, I'm assuming we don't have popular as of yet. But if we were kind to look, let's say we go with R9 as an option. He's going to end up with the power header and the quick step, as he's already got the finesse. If it wants to load any quicker, that would be phenomenal as well. So if we go Evo Builder for him specifically, let's have a look at this one. We'll end up with 97, 97. Does he have that much? 1s across the board. Oh no, this is the 95. 2s across the board, 5 on the physical, 1 on the dribbling. Nice. We then end up with the finesse, quick step, power header. It's a great card. It's a fantastic card. How is he only a 94 striker overall? That makes no sense. But what do we go? I mean, what would you actually go with that? Because is Engine going to be worth looking at here? Let's go down a bit more to find it. Why is he only a 95 overall? That makes no sense to me. But in general, you're going to look at a top-end sort of stats, and that's going to be the big one. So if we go Evolved, is that going to... Yeah, it never gives you like the standard players. It always gives a random bunch to start with. So if you are looking, because I'm trying to figure players, like realistically, you're going to get a lot of Henrys, a lot of Ronaldos, R9, Eusebio, maybe a bit of Haaland at the back there. You might get a bit of Kane and a bit of Lewandowski, but you're going to see the top players. You'll see a base Mbappe more so than anything, maybe even the 93 as well. So they're going to be the popular ones more so than anything for this. Looking at a lot of the other players, you've got a lot of shapeshifters. So really, unless you really want to get an upgrade of Schlotterbeck to a 97, you're not going to necessarily need it as much. And this is where the shame of the 98 Haaland comes in, because again, he's got the 5 playstyle pluses. This would have been a perfect evolution to have on him. So if you didn't want to finish the SBC but wanted to get a Haaland with a quick step, with a finesse, this would be the place to do it, to be honest. So we'll go for the populars. It's going to be an interesting one, to say the least. There's going to be so many options you can go with, and we'll see what the popular ones say. Maybe Hullet and Cruyff will get in there as well. So we've obviously got the populars. Henry, easier shout going. CR7, bit of Neymar. This one could actually be pretty good for Neymar, in fact. Just the fact that you've got so many upgrades for him. If we look at the striker variation, we could even just go straight into this. He's got the finesse. You'd be giving him the power header, which, I mean, is okay, but you get the quick step at the minimum. It would just mean that 5th playstyle plus. You'd probably want the low driven, really, so that's going to be kind of the move you'd go for. So you could make him the 97 here, which would give him 6 on the pace, 7 shooting, 5 on obviously the physical, 95 dribbling. We've got the composure at 95 already. Reactions gets a big upgrade. I mean, in general, Neymar is going to be a big one, just because this is the final upgrade or final player that we're going to see of him all next year. So this is the only time to really kind of get on with him now. Pele, bit of CR7, Harry Kane was obviously in there, Kaka, Haaland, Mbappe. So in terms of kind of them cards, that with a lot of them, like you think you've got a 98 Henry, got a 99 CR7. Kane, what has he got? He's got a shapeshifter in the centre mid. I mean, Kane's not a bad option. Whether he gets another upgrade, I don't know. Pele's got a 99. R9's got a 99. Kaka, he's got a 97. Obviously, we got in the season pass. Haaland's got an SBC. Obviously, Mbappe's got something. Chiesa, like we said, is a great shout. Does Rodrigo? Rodrigo has a 97. Which is in the season 9, of course it was. So then you've got Hullet, you've got Cantona, Messi's 99, Son's got a 98. Yeah, 98 in there. So I'd probably just miss out on them. Like, realistically, I want to go for players that haven't got that upgrade. Wirtz has got to go. Marmoush could be a great card. I don't know whether he gets another one at this time. And then as you go further. So really, it probably is a debate between a player from your club that you are building, that you are kind of going through, or going for someone like Neymar, just because they're not going to be in the game anymore, unless there's like a player like the 99 Mbappe, for instance, that doesn't have a finesse shot. In my opinion, the finesse shot is absolutely needed. I think that is an absolute must. We don't have it on this variation of him, so really, I know you've obviously got the 97 that still doesn't have it. If you go, was it to the 95? This has got like the best base of it, but if you go one further down, if you wanted to upgrade them, for instance, with it, then that's going to be the way I personally would go with it. But we've had so many Mbappe upgrades that you more than likely have done one by now. So it is just a way that you can go with it. And naturally, you can just choose any player that you really want with this. It's not necessarily a difficult choice. There's so many options you can go with. And I do think it does add a very good layer onto these strikers. So leave it in the comment section below. Who are you going for in this? Make sure you do like and subscribe. And I'll catch you all for tomorrow's content. Peace.